Hello, Cancers. Welcome to your compatibility reading for if you are in a relationship with or thinking of a potential relationship with an Aquarius. This relationship is actually rated fair out of all the signs. If this resonates with you, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email. My email is below. I'll also be leaving a link below, and I will be pulling the main cards in this. But the clarifiers will be in the video link below, so make sure you click on that after this reading. Also check out my playlist. They are in my library. In there I have the 2020 Sun Moon predictions, what your ideal career is based on your midheaven, and I will leave those links below. Ask you a question on Instagram. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. So, Holy Spirit, Angels, Divine Guides, the Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight in regards to a potential relationship or relationship between a Cancer and an Aquarius? What do you see? What do they need to know in regards to a relationship or potential relationship between themselves, Cancer, and Aquarius? Any messages you have to help Cancers reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine would be greatly appreciated, and we thank you. Relationship between a Cancer and an Aquarius. And I just wanted to mention that the reason why this is a fair relationship is because while you do share an intuitive sense and they can be empathetic regarding your emotions, their freedom loving nature has you craving security kind of, and their intellectual discussions that and debates they get you into kind of leave you with a headache. So okay, can you please show me the Cancer's energies in this relationship? Cancer's energies in this relationship or potential relationship with the Judgment card in reversed. So there you are, rethinking things. And the Aquarius's energies is the Moon card, not upright, makes sense. What lies between them, whether it be for better or worse? What lies between the Cancer and Aquarius? The Empress card in reverse. Okay, all kind of laying out like I thought it was. And then how will Cancer and Aquarius be moving forward in regards to a relationship? Wheel of Fortune, yeah. So, I mean, the cards are kind of telling me that it's sort of fair at best also. So we start off with your side, Judgment card in reverse. So what I'm getting from this is you're constantly kind of rethinking this relationship. Your perspective is off about it. I don't necessarily I think you're being a little biased when you kind of think about it, but something about this relationship kind of makes you feel like lesser than, and maybe it's what I spoke of before, where they just get in these really super intellectual discussions, and they're very mental, and I feel like part of that kind of makes you feel like I said, not good enough or not smart enough or what have you, and then it kind of snowballs and you're listening to the little voice inside of you kind of telling you that. So because of that, you aren't judging this relationship correctly. You aren't assessing it correctly. You're kind of seeing it through your viewpoint of, wow, they want to do this, they want to do that, they talk about this, they talk about that. I can't keep up with this kind of energy. Maybe this isn't for me. But I think part of it is a little bit of insecurity that kind of goes along with that. Now, when it comes to their energies, they have the Moon card in the upright, so they have the card of Pisces, if that resonates. But what I'm getting from their side is that they had a really hard time kind of figuring you out. I mean, to them, they're very, they just think things out, and they're the type of person, they see a situation and they break it down mentally, and they really rely a lot on logic, okay? Logic and wisdom and all that kind of stuff. So when things don't add up, they just don't understand. So they find you like a forever evolving mystery with all these catacombs to you, and never knowing what path they're going down on the day to day, never knowing what lies within you. And they know you're very deep when it comes to emotions. So there's maybe disturbances you have or things like that, or emotions to be unraveled, and they're almost like, come on, get over it already. You know what I mean? This is what you do when you feel like this, you do this, and then you do that, and it's not XYZ for you. So they have a hard time kind of understanding that deeper self you kind of have to your being. What lies in between you? We have the Empress card in reverse. So this is what causes the home to be kind of the home life or what have you not as great as you would like it to be. And it's actually very disruptive. I mean, the energies are really off. You also might be a little bit too hovering over your Gemini. So, for instance, you know they're acting a certain way or what have you, and you start reading into it, and then you start asking them, well, what are you thinking about? Well, what do you mean? How do you feel? And assigning it all this stuff that doesn't really need to happen, or you might be like really just questioning them all the time, really being dependent on how they're feeling, and this is causing for disruption or instability in the home, which is essential for you guys. You need to have a home base that's very secure and very solid. And, if it's in flux all the time, it's not something you'll be comfortable with. So as you move forward, you have the Wheel of Fortune here in the upright, the two of you. And the Wheel of Fortune is very cyclical. It's up, it's down, it's back and forth. I mean, when it's in the upright, it's more of a positive sort of thing. So I feel like, when it's on the down cycle, the two of you connect and say, hey, maybe we should kind of work on this, see if we can turn things around. And you do succeed in turning things around. And then things are really great. So, I mean, I think you move forward and it ends up being a relationship when things are great. You guys are really, really good. But then when the downswing happens, it's really bad. And I do feel like for you guys, you get really sad and really depressed about it. And a lot of, a lot of hopelessness kind of coming along with that, whereas your Aquarius just kind of, keeps things moving. If I mentioned Gemini, I apologize. I don't think I did, but if I did, I was concentrating on Aquarius, but I feel like I did for some reason. But yeah, so that's what I'm getting in regards to how you guys will move forward. So that ends this video, but make sure you click on the link below. I'll continue this. We'll pull clarifiers. We'll go into this deeper. Make sure if it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email. Also check out my playlist. They're my library. In there I have my 2020 Sun Moon predictions. I also have what is your ideal career based on your midheaven. Otherwise, ask me a question on Instant Code. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.